Wisconsin could be a pivotal state for Republicans in the march toward 270 electoral votes. Today, Donald Trump campaigned there, but he did so without several key Republican figures. CNN's Ryan Nobles is in Washington to explain how Trump's trip to the Badger State tells us a lot about his overall campaign. Things are changing, aren't they, Ryan?
Yeah, Ursula, let's look at Wisconsin as kind of a microcosm of the entire Trump campaign. It's a state with 10 electoral votes. So far, Republicans haven't been able to win there since the 1980s, but they have several prominent Republicans in place there. The governor, a U.S. senator, the chairman of the Republican National Committees from Wisconsin. So is the Speaker of the House. So you'd think with all this GOP firepower that Donald Trump would be perfectly positioned to buck that trend. But tonight, when Trump comes to Wisconsin, not one of those prominent Republicans will be with him.
Wisconsin is a state where Republicans have scored several victories over the past decade, including GOP Governor Scott Walker and Senator Ron Johnson. But Donald Trump's uneven campaign has had a difficult time securing the wholehearted support of these prominent politicians.
Stump with Trump just because it rhymes.
Johnson is maybe the best example. Elected as an outsider himself, he at first embraced Trump. But as his poll numbers tightened up, he has started to distance himself. Even the support Trump seemingly had locked down,
President Donald Trump,
is a little less certain.
None of these things are ever blank checks. That goes with any situation, in any kind of race.
Trump had refused to endorse House Speaker Paul Ryan in his upcoming primary bid, although two sources now tell CNN he will finally endorse on Friday night. That flap led Ryan, who'd come around, to tell WTMJ Radio that he's a little more distant.
Have you spoken to Donald Trump at all this week?
No.
Do you expect to?
I have no idea. I don't. I have no plans to. I've not spoken to him since the convention.
The party divide is not reserved to Wisconsin. In Colorado, Congressman Mike Kaufman released a re-election ad rejecting his party's nominee.
People ask me, what do you think about Trump? Honestly, I don't care for him much.
And if Trump can't win over Republicans, it will make his job of winning independents and beating Hillary Clinton that much more difficult in the fall.
And the RNC chairman, Reince Priebus, also not going to be there tonight in Green Bay. And of all of these prominent Republicans from Wisconsin, his support for Trump has been the strongest. Ursula?
Thank you so much, Ryan Nobles, reporting live from Washington.